Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello everybody, hello. Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie Agbonkwai and I'm popularly known as Daughter of Zion. So please, if this is your first time to stumble my YouTube channel, please don't forget to give the video a thumb up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I upload a new video. And please don't forget to share. Remember, sharing is caring. And one more thing, please, your comment on the comment section below is needed. Write on the comment section below what you think about the topic, about the video, what your opinion or what you think about the video. Just leave it in the comment section below and I'll attend to it as soon as possible, right? Hello guys, so I have good news for you all. So the good news is today I'll be talking about social talks. I know my channel is made up of health talks, social talks, and much more. So today I know I've been doing a lot of video on health education, health talk. Okay. So I decided to do a video today on social talks. Alright, so today we're gonna be talking about social talks. Alright, and I have a topic that is a very sensitive topic to the society in which we live today. You know, a lot of controversy, what people think versus what is happening in reality and stuff like that. Okay, so today I'm gonna be talking on what I culture. It's kind of like a question, but this is how I look at it. Like, the question goes like this: should women be independent? Remember, leave your comment on the comment section below what you think or what's your opinion about this topic. It's a very sensitive topic that we're trying to trash in a more amicable way, okay? So, should women be independent? Okay, that's pretty much what the topic is all about. Should women be independent? To me, as an individual, I feel like women should be independent, okay? Whatever. But before I go into details, let me define some keywords. Independence means freedom from outside control or support that is not to be ruled or controlled by something or someone. That is independence. And then that is independent. And then independent women are women who pays their own bills, take care of their own needs, buy her own things, and does not allow a man to affect her stability or self-confidence as a result of not being able to provide or take care of her personal belongings by herself. Okay, that is what we call it independent women. Alright, so the question now goes like this: should women be independent? Remember, this is a social talks. Your opinion counts, my opinion counts, everybody's opinion counts. So that is why I would advise you to make use of the comment section below. Leave on the comment section what you think about the video or what's your opinion about independence for women. You know, just leave it on the comment section below and we'll get to that. All right, so like I said, for me, women should be independent. All right, that is just for me. Women should be independent. You know, you might have a different idea of why women should not be independent, but on my own behalf, on my own opinion, women should be independent. And then the next question is, why should women be independent? Okay, stay tuned. We have a lot to talk about today, guys. So the number one reason why women should be independent is that independent women have more opportunities to be able to choose any decision for themselves. Okay, when a woman is independent, she has more opportunity to choose or make her own decisions on herself. Like, nobody has to be like, oh, you cannot take this decision because you're under me. So okay, let me get this thing straightened out. Here basically is referring to women in general, but I think this first point is, to me, is like focusing on single women or ladies. Okay, so when you are independent as a lady, it makes you it opens your understanding, and then it makes you take opportunity of decision making, that have nothing to do with, oh, let me seek the consent of this person, what would this person feel, all about that. So first point is that independent women have opportunity for themselves, thereby making women to grow to be more mature in overcoming various problems. Okay, so first of all, when you are independent as a person, it gives you this echo of maturity. All right, they say maturity begins with independence. That's what most people say. So when you are independent as a lady, it gives you opportunity to think, to do your own thing your own way, without the controversy of, oh, I have to seek permission because maybe I need some money from him, I have to do this. So that is the case. But let me make this point clean and foremost, okay? I am not saying that women should disrespect their husband in order to be independent. No, nope. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You can still be a loyal wife, you can still be a loyal girlfriend, a loyal fiancé, and still be an independent woman, okay? That does not stop you from carrying out your responsibility as a married woman, as a lady in a relationship, or otherwise. That does not stop you, okay? So the next point why women should be independent is that when a woman chooses to be independent, both financially and otherwise, this directly impact the way people perceive her, especially men. All right, I know this is kind of like, is it true, is it false? But I'm telling you, it is true. It is true. When you are an independent woman, there's an iota of respect that a man will accord to you just because you're independent. You know, you do your stuff by yourself. You know, I mean, it doesn't mean that because a woman is independent, maybe you are in a relationship, you cannot ask for your husband or your boyfriend for money. You still ask, but you know, it shouldn't be routinely like somebody who is not in a relationship, or it shouldn't be routinely like, you know, asking every day. Sometimes asking every day becomes a liability. All right, we don't want to do that. This is 2021. We have to change, okay? So like I was saying, when a woman chooses to be independent, both financially and otherwise, this directly impacts the way people perceive her, especially men. All right, so that is another reason why women should be independent. All right, so yes, that's another reason why a woman should be independent. All right, so another reason why a woman should be independent is that to be a role model. There are some women that are breadwinner of their family. I'm talking about like their immediate family before maybe they're going to marry. There are some women that they are the breadwinner of that family, you know, especially us from Africa. You know, gone are those days when men were taking the lead to be the father of the house, doing stuff, you know, but nowadays women are stepping up, and I really do appreciate that fact. I really do appreciate that fact. So now some women are, the reason why women should be independent is because you be a role model to your family and to your children, okay? So being a role model to your family, like I said, there are women out there who are the breadwinner of their family. They take care of their father, their mother, their siblings, you know, stuff like that. You know, they are the one who run the daily activities of the home and stuff like that. They are independent. It makes you be a role model. Take for example, you're an elderly person or an elderly sister. Your junior ones are looking up to you because, I mean, they copy your footsteps. Oh, my elder sister, my mother, my auntie, my cousin is independent. You know, she's trying to take care of her own stuff. This is the way I should be, especially to your children. You know, children believe in what they see than what you tell them. All right, so they basically be like, oh, let me do what my mother is doing, especially for girls, you know, growing up. Let me do what my mother is doing. I'm going to follow my mother's way. They say action, they say speak louder than word. All right, when these children see you doing, you know, doing your things by yourself, you're independent, they are growing up with this mentality, with this notion that they have to step up. They have to be responsible for their own needs. And then when children become responsible for their own needs, you know, not flipping around doing crazy stuff in order to get money, you are impacting them. Because trust me, when they grow up, they know that, oh, I didn't see my mother doing this in order to obtain money. I didn't see my sister doing this in order to obtain money. I see my mother working hard day in, day out to afford whatever she wants. All right. So this way you try to, because when you especially this goal of role model is very, very important. I want to emphasize strictly on this point. When you are an independent woman, your children get to benefit a lot from you. Trust me, they do. Action, they say, speak louder than word. Your children get to benefit a lot from you, because trust me, if your child, especially female girls, especially female, when your child knows that, oh, my mother, I didn't see my mother going to sleep with men in order to get money, I didn't see my mother going to rush after men or doing crazy stuff in our society to get money, this alone impact the child, because the child is growing up with this notion, with this mentality that in order for me to get what I want, I have to work hard for it. And then this is going to take away all these, you know, craziness that is going on in our society. Little girls going after a man for money simply because they cannot take care of their own self. So for me, being an independent woman has in fact, you're a role model to the society, to your kids in particular, to the society in general, and to your own family. All right. So these are some of the points that, I mean, backing up the fact that women should be independent. All right. So we're gonna go to the next point. In order to stop feeling independent, no man, all right, in order to stop feeling like, I have to depend on somebody, all right, in order to take away abuse from the society, women should be independent, all right. So the next point is to stop feeling dependent. That's my next point. Women should be independent because it gives them this feeling of stop being dependent, all right. No tolerance of domestic violence or abuse. A lot of women, I'm so sorry to say this, but this is happening in our society, all right. A lot of women are in a toxic, abusive relationship just because they are dependent on their husband. In fact, they are not independent. They depend on their husband for basically everything, and this is driving me crazy. How can, I mean, I don't know what is going on, but to me, it's not cool. It's something that I will not do, nor want my kids to do in future. All right. So women should be independent in order to reduce or not feel to be dependent. What I'm trying to say is the point I'm trying to lay on this aspect is that women should be independent because a lot of women are in a toxic relationship, abusive relationship, domestic violence there and there because they cannot make a move. Take for example, you live in a house maybe with your husband, with your boyfriend keeps beating every day in the house is fighting here and there, punch on the face and the back, your face is deformed, you are no longer the person that we know you to be, just because you cannot leave this man because this man is your everything. He does everything for you, he takes care of the bees, he takes care of your personal needs like a woman. That's crazy. We shouldn't be doing this no more. After this video, please change your mindset, please. Change your mindset. We're not going back there, okay? So the next point why a woman should be independent is that it preempts emergency. What I mean by preempts emergency is that, take for example, that you live in the house maybe with your family, with your husband, with your wife, you live in the house with them, and therefore at one point you cannot do like an emergency comes up where maybe you are sick, the child is sick. In the case of your husband, you're living with your husband, you are sick or your child is sick, or even your mother is sick, or anybody in the house, in the house who can be sick, and you cannot even rush them to the hospital, even for first aid, because you don't have nothing, like legally nothing to even show for before somebody wants to support you behind. You know what I'm saying? So women should be independent in order to catch up with the emergency. Sometimes maybe your husband works out of state, out of country, or whatever be the case, especially for military workers and stuff like that. Before, sometimes you even call in, the number is not going through. So let's say there was an emergency in the house, so you won't do nothing. I mean, you can't do nothing because you dependent on your husband for basically everything. That's not cool. Sometimes maybe his number is not going through, her number is not going through. What did you expect? All right. So this thing is reciprocal. Okay. I'm not just saying basically for women. I know there are men out there who are solely dependent on their wife. I mean, you might think it's not happening, but it's happening. I have a lot of cases where people come, oh, I have to do everything in the house. I am the lady, but still I have to do everything. It comes up. This is something that the fact that it's not happening to you does not mean it's not happening to others, or it's not happening in the society at large. These things are happening, and we try to get rid of these things. People should be responsible for their own needs. I mean, personal need. I'm not saying that you cannot ask for help, but come up with something before somebody wants to help you. Let that person see what you have. Okay, don't just be like, you need help, they have to start from square one. Who does that? Sometimes you become a liability. Nobody wants a liability around them. Everybody wants to be an asset, but not a totally liability where you depend on somebody for everything. So I'm still on the point that women should be independent, especially for their own personal need, especially. All right. So another point, the last point that I have is about in order not to be stuck in an abusive relationship, all right, because you are totally dependent on your abuser. Okay. This point, I'm stressing a lot on this point because in our society today, it is so alarming. Very, very alarming. In fact, when I get things like this, or when people inbox me for counseling or advice on marital issue, and one of the problems that really comes up most is that, Stephanie, if I leave this guy's my everything. Stephanie, if I leave this girl's my everything. She takes care of the bills, even my own dresses that I wear. She's the one who bought them, he's the one who bought them. Come on now, come on, bro. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's step up, okay? So please, this video is meant for social talks. Like I said, leave your comment on the comment section below. What you think about the topic, your opinion of how you look at this topic. But to me, I solely believe women should be independent, alright? So it is not only women, like I said, it goes to men, but women are the most they are the most exaggerated population, that when it comes to independence, they solely depend on somebody. It can be boyfriend, husband, a parent. They solely depend on somebody. Some, not all women, excuse me, they solely depend on somebody for their daily needs. So what I'm trying to say is that it shouldn't be like this. All right, we should step up. It shouldn't be like this. Women, especially women, I emphasize, should be independent, because by the time you're independent, let me tell you something. As an independent woman, even in your husband's house, believe it or not, there's an iota of respect that is being added, that is being attributed to you just because you are an independent woman. Nobody wants a liability. Not even your husband, trust me. Nobody wants a liability. You shouldn't be always the person who takes. Once in a while, be a giver too, you know. So those are some of the points that I listed out. And what I'm trying to say is this: I am not trying to make you override your husband in the house, your boyfriend in the house, because you want to prove a point that you're an independent woman. Nope. This is not the purpose. The purpose is to make you step up. If you are a wife, if you are a girlfriend, if you are a boyfriend, if you are a husband, if you are whatever you are, what I'm trying to tell you today is that step up. Don't solely depend on somebody for everything. I know some people will be like, but who depend on everybody? There are people. If you don't do that, it doesn't mean it's not applicable to others. All right. I've seen people, I know of people, like I said, they come every day on my inbox. I know of people who legally depend on boyfriend, husband, especially husbands, for everything. You just sit in the house. As long as you are married, all what you know is to give birth to kids. No, it doesn't work that way. It shouldn't be that way. Because by the time you start asking these men for money there and there, they start losing respect for you, just because they look you like a liability, and I don't want you to be a liability. So that's why I'm emphasizing that we should step up. You can do a business. You must not do negative things in order to be an independent woman, all right? There are a lot of positive things you can do. I am an independent woman does not mean I'm going around doing nasty things. No, I work my hard earned money to get whatever I want, all right? So you can do that. You can start from anywhere, all right? So some of the characteristics, I listed some characteristics or traits